going to show you how you can save over $600 per year for your sales team by using these no-code tools instead of paying for expensive SaaS platform. Hello, my name is Alexander. I'm a designer and AI automation specialist. And in any business, one of the primary goal is to generate lead, to collect contact details from the people who are potentially interested in your product or service. For this demo, I'm using Airtable as a CRM. It's not a traditional CRM like Salesforce or HubSpot, but thousands of teams use it globally for it's flexible and it's simple. You can use any system. Platform actually does not matter. Approaches, it's like very important. I just want to describe the main principle. Like we need to create a lead scoring system for our lead. Usually we start from attract lead, and for this one we can use the form. And after this one we need to qualify our lead. In our table we have a list of leads, potential buyers who submitted their contact info. For this example I created a real estate agency based in Dubai, so it's not a real data. Please don't disturb this fictional character by calling them at night. This table has 16 columns in total, but for our form we only need to collect data from 10 of them. This will later help us set up an AI automated lead scoring system in NA10. Asking user to fill in 10 fields is a lot. If you throw them all on one page, user quickly loses interest and motivation. So the goal is to make this customer and user experience as smooth as possible and a little bit fun. So in high ticket business, using something like Google Form, not an option. They look for premium SaaS solution or custom solutions that allow them to create form that look professional, match their branding, build trust, boost conversion, and flexible enough to support like complex logic and quickly modify when we have a new request. And one popular solution is a Typeform, $60 per month or $600 per year, and limits you to only 1,000 submission. Instead of it, I'll show you how to build a fully branded, unlimited and CRM integrated form using no-code solution. And it gives you full control to provide you a data. So, okay, time for a quick demo how we can do this. First of all, we need to create a custom webhook in the make.com to receive the data from our form. Run once. Then go to our form that I created yesterday. It looks like this one. We have a branded header with a custom logo. And we have 3 steps because I want to separate into 3 steps because 10 on one page it's a lot. So let's start to fill the information. Then we need to create our budget range. Property type, a house. Next, value. Social media, we click on submit and then go back to the make.com. Yeah, we have a webhook, so we receive this data like first name, last name, we have also allocation, we have our budget. So this is great. And we can use this data to create our response to Airtable. So for example, first of all, we have a form with a first name, with the last name, email, and phone number. Our form have more fields than here, and we don't have option to build like a lead scoring. If we have only contact form, so we need to show like 10 fields that I show here. Like here we have 10 fields, and then we send this data to our CRM system like HubSpot, Salesforce. Then we compare this data. In our case, we have a property listing with like list of all real estate. We have a property location, property type, and we need to match user expectation with this list. So this is list usually can locate it in vector database, and AI agent can go to this database and extract some information by our request. For example, user sent the form, We put this form into our table, like put this data of user in our table. Then we create a lead score for this user based on the property listing, for example. It can work differently, and now we get a lead score. And so this is like our motivation for this form. I want to show you how we can build exactly form using like AI tools and no-code solution. So first of all, we need to start from defining requirements, like write a product requirement document. You can start do this like in simple way. For example, just analyze what you have in your table, what you feel need to provide, and I'm just created like a small document in the Notion to understand like core functionality and what I'm expected from this system. Then we need to create like more options. For example, if we have a drop downs, we need to show all fields and all options inside these drop downs. I prepare this prompt for the Lovable and V0 tool, preferred location, and we show all of this location, like it's like 12 or 10. The same one for property type, and we need to also mention is it single select or multi-select, and this is important to create this prompt in detailed description. Then, as you remember, we have some branding here, like the logo type, and we can put any logo type of your business or of your product or service, and we need to, for example, generate this one because this is like a fictional company, so I'm generate this logo type in the GPT 4.0 generation. So I'm provide the reference, what I'm expected from this logo type. Then I have first iteration, I don't like this one. Then I have a second, more dynamically, but I want to make it more elegant. So this is the final one. So I need only 3 prompts to build this logo. Then I'm trace this into vector. And now I want to show you a comparison between 4 different tools. So how you can do this in the Lovable, how you can do this in the V0 or in Claude and in the Figma plus Cursor, and what's the difference. So when we work with high ticket business with a multi-million or a multi-billion revenue, they usually have or brand assets like brand book, design system, UI kit, like brand space that fully described every element and how we need to work with this element. Also, we can have like a UI library, and this is important to match all of this style in our system. So when we want to go through this method, it's better to use like a Figma. When we want to use something simpler, for example, for MVP, we can use Lovable, V0, Claude. But this tool using existing UI library like Tailwind, ShotCN, NextUI, and usually it's hard to create the same stuff as we have in the brand space. So we have this prompt, and also I have prepared like some reference in the Figma. This is a design for our form. And I'm put these screenshots. You can do this without reference, but I want to show you how it looks without reference. It will look like this one. Just let me show you. Yeah, this is a simple form, nothing special. So I'm recommend to use like some reference. You can find it on the Dribble, or you can do this by yourself. So I'm just prepare like references, and this is the result. As we can see, we have a different field style, or we have different UI library, not that I actually use in these mockups. Like it's more elegant, and it's we don't have any border radius here. It's important when you want to match with your brand. It also looks okay, especially for the MVP. And then you can work with this design. Just put this file into the GitHub, then grab this file and put into Cursor and continue working with it. Or you can spend your credits and work in this window. The next option, I'm using V0. V0 provide me this option, like I'm do the same pipeline. I'm just put the prompt, provide the Figma document and have this result. It looks okay. Just let's go to the next step. It's not working. Okay, so it looks the same. We also have a UI library like Shadcn here. Then I'm using the Claude. I put the same prompt but without any screenshot, and I have this form. I don't know, it looks funny, but it's not what I'm expected, especially for the luxury real estate company. This is the result I have when export my Figma screen into Shadcn library and put this code into the V0 application. So it looks the same as we have before, for example, here. So yeah, it's like existing UI library. But in my case, I want to use exactly the same components and exactly the same UI as we have here. I'm created these screens, like it's only 3 screens. I'm rename every layer for the AI. I'm use auto layouts because it's better than just frame or group, and I'm hope system will understand how it works. I want to show you the method that I'm using for this form builder tool, like using the Cursor. I don't want to create this form from scratch because I'm waste like 3 or 4 hours to build this form. I just want to show you the principle and how I usually do this, like my workflow. So first of all, I need to create like a simple index HTML, script.js, and style CSS file before starting. I'm just can ask a chat about this one. Chat will create these files, and also I need to create a source folder, create a rule. It's like it would be like our prompt that describe the logic. So this is a checklist what you need to provide for the Cursor to have like a better experience with no hallucination. I will share this in my Discord, and you can use it just for double checking. Like it's not exactly the 100% list, but it will help you to reduce number of mistakes. So you need to be sure that you provide all requirement information for the Cursor, because when Cursor start to generate you a code, it will use this document for the reference, and it's important to be clear for any statements. So when I start to create this document, I need to put a Figma file. So also I have a video on my channel how you can install the Cursor Figma MCP server to the Cursor. Just let me show you how it looks. Yeah, this is MCP. So you need to have a frame link. I will share the GitHub repository and you can install this one. And also I have instruction in my Discord channel how you can install it. And it will help you to, for example, copy the link of your Figma node, put in the chat and ask to create something. For example, this is a link for the first step. And I'm asking a chat to do something with this design. For example, create me a pixel perfect quality design. And then you just need to design review every time. So just click on index.html, click on reveal and finder, then open this one in the browser and just try to check how it looks in your design Figma and how it looks in your browser. And then just provide a design review, ask Cursor to fix something. For example, like spacing. Usually we have a problem with spacing and responsible. But it's important also to, for example, when we have rules, we can mention like make sure that it's responsible and mobile friendly. Finally, you need to push these changes into a GitHub and deploy into the Vercel. And this is all. So if you want to create like pixel perfect design, you can use this approach. If you want to create MVP and you are not sure about UI library, or you don't have any UI kit, you just need to provide a quick solution, you can use a Lovable, you can use a V0. And also, I'm asking a chat, like, after click on submit, send JSON file post request with all provided values by user too. And I mentioned the webhooks that I'm created in the make.com early. And when we user click on submit, all of this data are transferred to the make.com. Then we can grab this data from the make.com and using automation put all of this data into our Airtable. And then we can grab this data from Airtable and compare what we have in our vector supabase and create a lead score. So this video was about like my retrospective, my experiences in the form builder and how you can save the money and create by creation like your custom forms that you can connect to your automation flow, for example, for a different system like lead scoring. And I will show you in the next videos how we can create this lead score. So click on subscribe, click on like. See you soon.